Well, what's been happening in the church around synodality is that the church has been on a reform journey for the last 2 years, which Pope Francis has started, and which has reached, with this Synod Assembly in the Vatican, a crucial point, and it's going to point the way forward for the next steps. The way that the hall is set up, very striking. We haven't seen this before. The fact that it's being institutionalised in this way suggests that it is going to be the way of operating in the future, this new way of being the church, and I think this is really quite a profound shift. Some confidentiality is being urged on people. Us as journalists, there's obviously a bit of concern that we're not going to be able to find out what's going on, because this is obviously a matter of huge interest and importance for the whole church and beyond. I think what Francis is concerned about is a synod that turns into a battle between two sides, played out in the media, on social media, and that actually all you get is a big fight, and you don't actually make any progress on trying to decide what the next steps for the church should be. So it's a balance to be struck. I do think, though, that the Synod needs to communicate what it's doing. I think journalists need to be able to report on what's happening. The main point that the Synod organisers have tried to say is that we have the issues that are hotly contested. They're not going away, and they can be discussed. But in order for them to be properly addressed, we need a synodal church. We need a synodal process. Now, I don't expect this Synod to decide all the big contested issues. However, I do think it's going to set a roadmap for how they can be looked at. This year is very important for the process. Next year, I think, will be important for decision taking.